Let's see what kind of games are popular on Roblox these days. Yeah, maybe if Bake the Baby Simulators is popular, maybe I can try making a game. For those who don't already know, I actually have already made a game called Tactical Tower Defense. Although, while I was making it, I started to get kind of bored, and it wasn't that popular either. So for my second game ever, I will be doing a devlog taking you guys through the process of making the game. Now, out of a lot of the games on the Roblox front page, I noticed tycoons were a decent amount of them. Although I didn't want to make one of those tycoon games where you just push the buttons on the ground, I decided to make a tycoon game where you get to make your own custom build. And after brainstorming a lot of ideas, I decided to go with Ski Resort Tycoon. I thought there could be a lot of aspects to the game, and after looking, I didn't see any popular existing Ski Resort Tycoon games. So the main idea of the game, as you probably expected, is that you are the owner of a ski resort. The way I've set up the map is there's going to be 4 resorts for people to claim, and 1 mountain in the middle where all the ski hills are. Now I think custom ski hills would be insanely hard to code, so what I'm going to have is just pre-made ski slopes built, and you can buy them, and add a ski lift, and then your visitors can go up the ski lift and go down the ski hill. And then of course you can also customize your own tycoon, which will be probably the hardest part to code, but I got my friend ChatGPT, so I should be good. Okay, so this is what I have for the lobby so far. Don't worry about this thing, I don't know why it's here. I'm feeling we're gonna have roads going back around the other side where the visitors are going to come from and stuff like that. So we'll just have like a big square around that whole outside. And then here are the 4 where the tycoons will be, 1 over there, 2 on that side, and then 1 right here. Yeah, this is kind of the start. We'll have to decorate these corners, but I think it's going pretty well so far. I also added this GUI. This is how you buy like the ski slopes. This is how you buy ski lifts and things like that. This is how to buy like construction and stuff. So like the walls. This is for like furniture and like chairs and things like that. This is for decorations. I might add another one, which it would be like for food if you want to sell food at the place. But yeah, now I gotta get to working on, well, first of all, I need to work on making the buttons actually work. When you press them, the buttons show up here and you can place stuff down. And then I also need to work on actually placing stuff down. That will be pretty difficult. Okay, so I finished coding for the tabs down here. So if you're playing the game like I am, you can click these buttons and it loads the different things. These are some ideas, and don't worry about the icons, we haven't done those yet. And now what I need to work on is when you click one of these, it places down a plant. But yeah, I think it's going along pretty well so far. I also got the cash and the star rating here that matches up here. And for a little behind the scenes, I used these module scripts. So for construction, these are all the things that you can buy in it. So this would be in this category. So right now we have door, wood wall, and stone wall, and then I'll have to go into Photoshop and take a picture of it, and I can use that as that image. And then what I do is I get those items in there, and for each item that is in there, I create a clone of the template that is in the shop area frame here, and then set all the things like the name, the title, if it's visible or not, the image, the price, and all that stuff. And now what I need to work on is when it is clicked, it should, first of all, check if you can buy it, and then I'm going to have to make a function to add the placeholder item. Okay, so I finally got it working. So if we play the game here, I pretty much got the plant one set up. If we click it, it will give us like a little placeholder. Basically, it just follows your mouse with it being rounded every 5 steps. And if you place it down, it gets rid of the red and it is permanently locked there. Unfortunately, sometimes they place sideways. I really don't know why that happens. It's kind of annoying, but anyways, the data part was the hardest of this by far. So if we leave and rejoin here, the plants should be where they originally were, and yeah, it's kind of messed up because when they get flipped over, it kind of messes it up. But if they spawn right side up, if we leave and rejoin, they should be spawning correctly. Yeah, now they're gone. So I have a few things to figure out, but if they spawn correctly, it will save correctly as well. So to show you how I did this, if there is not already player data, it will set the default data where there's no store parts. You have 6,000 cash. This was pretty confusing code, but I'll try to explain it to you guys. I also reset my data just to show you. So there's a folder up here with my towers. Right now there's one plant, which is this placeholder one. then when we place it down, it has everything inside of it. And also if we place another one, more can get put in. And then what it does, when you leave the game, it will save everything here with this code. So it finds the folder that it was created, it gets the children of it, and for each one that is in it, it will add a table to it, and inside the table there's a bunch of data on the name, position, size, color, material, and stuff. And if it's a mesh, it will have the mesh ID here. And then when you rejoin the game, it if there's a mesh ID in the part data, it will create a mesh part. And this was really complicated. ChatGPT helped me out a little bit here. And then the rest is pretty basic. It just sets the name to the name. It sets the position to what's in the position. And this is run right at the start of the game. So yeah, just to show you guys here, if I join back in the game after I already placed my stuff, if I look at my towers, looks like I didn't organize it right. They didn't end up in the models for some reason. But they are still there, and they just basically get put back into the folder based on what was in the folder in the previous time you played the game. So yeah, that was my first devlog. Let me know if you guys enjoyed. I'll probably make a part 2, so keep an eye out when it comes out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.